Hey, and welcome back to the Bump to Baby Chapter channel. My name is Beth. I am a midwife, a mother of 4 and a founder of the Bump to Baby Chapter. And firstly, massive congratulations to you on your pregnancy. I hope all is going well. So I have done these videos to help you feel more confident during your pregnancy, birth and the postnatal period. I really hope you find them helpful and reassuring. So let's get looking at 34 weeks pregnant. So 34 weeks pregnant, this is a big milestone. You are roughly around 6 weeks away from meeting your baby. So you are on the home straight, which is amazing. So your baby this week is about the size of a pineapple. Baby weighs about 1.9 kilograms, which is roughly about 4 pounds, and head to toe length is 43.5 centimeters. This week as well, in your baby's development, your baby's fingernails have now grown, or most likely to have grown, to the end of their fingertips. So make sure that you have some scratch mitts at the ready, or some baby grows with the scratch mitts attached. You can also have some nail clippers at the ready for when your baby is a little bit older. This week for you, you are probably feeling a little bit achy. So as you approach your due date, so you're now smack bang in the middle of your 3rd trimester, your relaxin hormone is going to be high. So this is really beneficial for birth because it means that all those ligaments in your pelvis are softening to allow your pelvis to actually expand during birth. Like, this is a great thing, this is what we want. But actually in pregnancy, it is not so fun to have this hormone because it can make you feel really achy as your ligaments are so soft. So you may be experiencing a lot of pelvic pain, so pelvic girdle pain, previously known as SPD. The same thing can happen in your ribs as well. Relaxing can soften those ligaments around your ribs, and this as well can make you feel really uncomfortable underneath your ribs. This also can sometimes be highlighted by a kick from baby, or a heel or elbow for baby, depending on what position baby is in. So there are some things that you can do to help relieve pelvic girdle pain. So think about how you move in day-to-day life. So the best thing to do to reduce pelvic girdle pain is try and keep your legs together. So for example, when you're climbing up the stairs, take one step at a time. So go up one step and then meet your leg together. Go the second step and meet your leg together, rather than what we're so used to doing is taking one step alternatively. Also, when you are getting dressed, again, think about how you're going to keep your legs together. So it might be that you sit down on a bed and do it that way, rather than standing on one leg on the floor to try and get your jeans on. Also think about how you are getting in and out of a car. So again, rather than opening one leg to step out the car and then meeting that with your other leg, swivel before you step out. So sometimes this can be made easier by keeping a carrier bag on your seat, so that you can swing both legs out easier in the car. So 6 weeks to go. There are some things that you can do from this point. So if you're keen on taking raspberry leaf tea, that is something that you can do so from 34 weeks. I wouldn't advise taking raspberry leaf tea if you have a previous cesarean, if you've had a previous quick or premature labour, or if you've booked for an elective cesarean. So raspberry leaf tea is thought to help with labour. So the research surrounding it is a little bit iffy, in that even though lots of women report that it helps start their labour, the research actually supports that it can reduce the time in labour. So it's still got benefits, but not for the benefits that we once thought. If you are keen on taking raspberry leaf tea, start with 1 cup a day and build it up as you get closer to your due date. You can also have capsules as well. If you're taking capsules, just make sure that you go with what is said on the back of the pot in how many that you take. Another thing that you can do from 34 weeks is start eating dates. So 6 dates a day for the next 6 weeks. And this is thought to reduce the chances of needing a hormone drip in labour and reduce the chances of needing an induction for labour as well, and also reduce your time in labour. So there are lots of benefits to eating 6 dates a day. So if you're not keen on dates, you could always put them in a smoothie or a sticky toffee pudding, but it's worth it. It's worth a go. Perineal massage is another thing that you can start doing from 34 weeks. So this is found to be most beneficial for first-time mums. It's been shown to have no difference in tearing for second-time mums, but first-time mums, it has been shown to reduce the chances of tearing and also the severity of the tears as well. So to do perineal massage, you can do it a couple of times a week. You want to use a little bit of oil, so it could be oil that you have in the cupboard, or you could buy a specific oil to use, and you want to go into the vagina by about a thumb, and you're massaging down to the perineum. So a few times a week. As you get closer to your due date, you might find this a little bit tricky to do, and you could ask your partner to help you with this. If it's your first baby, then from this time, you will be invited to check in with your midwife every 2 weeks. So now let's have a look at what our Bump to Baby chapter pregnancy reporters are up to in their 34 week of pregnancy.
I am currently 34 plus 3 days.
Week 34.
So this week I am 34 weeks.
Hi, I'm currently 34 weeks.
Feeling like it's coming. Feeling like, oh my gosh, we're having a baby.
Started to get a few more things in preparation for the next couple of weeks, including my hospital bag.
Birth plan is all written. Everything is ready for her arrival.
It's not been a great week. I've got another urine infection. This is my 4th one, I think, in this pregnancy.
I'm not enjoying this. All these greys that seem to have popped out as soon as I got pregnant.
The broken night's sleep is just a general feeling now.
Swollen feet and hands. No matter how much I walk, elevate, drink, they just keep swelling.
Like, the movements have just been insane the last week. They're so prominent, there's so many of them.
Danger sneezes are happening, so you have a sneeze and unfortunately a little bit of wee trickles out.
Making a bit more of a preference for our birth plan and what's going to happen when baby's here.
So I really hope you found that helpful and reassuring. Remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel, and make sure that you check back next week for week 35 of your pregnancy. You can also head over to Instagram at the Bump to Baby chapter, and also Facebook as well, where you can find more from me about birth, pregnancy and the postnatal period. Okay, bye.